the California State Legislature amended the Surplus Land Act to really try to improve the housing stock in the state of California, especially related to affordable housing. So what's happened is that the guidelines might impact how the city ran this process in ultimately selecting Brookfield as the developer. So under these new guidelines, the deal with Brookfield has to be put on hold until it's determined whether the city needs to redo the process and solicit bid from affordable housing developers first. So the city is looking at its options and whether it'll be forced to rebid or they can make an accommodation. That's the real trick here. And from a business and marketing standpoint, it's another black eye for the city because with the issues with the convention center and all these efforts with the city of San Diego trying to redevelop major parts of its economy to ensure that we can improve our standing from a world-class city perspective is going to be under scrutiny. It is in the nick of time that SeaWorld is actually opening up this coming Monday, which is great. Now, SeaWorld actually has been open since February because they opened under the zoo type of guidelines. So their animal exhibits have been open since February, but now they're opening all their roller coasters, but the thrill rides are going to open at in a different phase in a couple of weeks. Only California residents right now under the guidelines can actually go to the park. So residents outside of California cannot, and you still have to make a reservation online. So all the tourist ecosystems around these theme parks, hotels, restaurants, and retail are going to see a big boost as we see a lot of pent-up demand arriving at these parks as the weather is improving, and in about a month or so when schools start to close and people, if we do have an opening in the state and all the restrictions are removed in mid-June, this will allow the parks actually to be ready for the summer season, depending on the state of COVID.